Hello everyone, and welcome back to TUTOROU's channel. We're here with another 20 pairs of words that mean the same thing in both British and American English, but sound like they're worlds apart. Let's jump right in and uncover the quirky stories behind these words and why they are called this way. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that you will always stay up to date with the latest tips and tricks. Now let's begin. Pair 1, wardrobe, UK versus closet, US. In the UK, your clothes go in a wardrobe, which sounds like it could hold royal attire, thanks to its old French roots. Wardrobe, a place to guard your clothes. In the US, your clothes hang out in a closet, a word that initially meant small room. Americans took this room idea and turned it into a clothing storage spot, while Brits keep things fancier with a French touch. Either way, both are good at hiding clutter. Pair 2, trainer, UK versus sneaker, US. Planning on running? In the UK, you'll put on trainers, which sounds official and exercise-ready. The term trainer is short for training shoes geared toward fitness. In the US, they call them sneakers, not because they're designed for stealth, but because early rubber soles made it possible to sneak up on people quietly. Don't worry, they're built for walking and running, not spying. Pair 3, Bumbag, UK versus Fanny pack, US. Need to stash your essentials hands-free? Brits carry a Bumbag while Americans wear a fanny pack. Here's where it gets fun. Fanny, in British English, refers to a different body part altogether, so calling it a fanny pack could make a Brit blush. The term bum bag reflects its position, near the bum, while fanny pack makes sense for Americans, since fanny is just a cheeky way to say rear end. Pair 4, solicitor, UK versus attorney, US. In legal circles, the British will consult a solicitor, while Americans head straight for an attorney. Solicitor comes from the Latin solicitare, meaning to disturb or solicit, like asking for help with a case. Attorney has French roots in attorney, meaning appointed, and hints at formal representation in court. Whichever you choose, it's best to stay on the right side of the law. Pair 5, trolley, UK versus cart, US. For shopping, you'll grab a trolley in the UK, which has French roots, and conjures images of a tram or car on tracks. In the US, you'll use a cart, which comes from the Latin carus, or wagon, a nod to its functional, down-to-earth role. No matter what you call it, it's your best friend for piling on the snacks. Pair 6, dummy, UK versus pacifier, US. To calm a baby, Brits use a dummy, while Americans grab a pacifier. Dummy refers to the fact that the item mimics a nipple, a dummy substitute for mum. Pacifier, on the other hand, is straightforward and describes its effect on the baby, pacifying them, and hopefully the parents too. Different names, same goal, peace and quiet. Pair 7, car boot, UK versus trunk, US. Packing up the car. In the UK, you'll stash items in the boot, originally referring to a platform behind the coachman's seat on horse-drawn carriages. In the US, it's the trunk, a term borrowed from travel trunks once strapped to carriages. Both serve the same purpose today, storing all your bits and bobs. Pair 8, roundabout, UK versus traffic circle, US. Navigating the road? Brits face roundabouts while Americans get traffic circles. Roundabout captures the flow of circular traffic, while traffic circle goes straight to the point. And let's be honest, depending on where you are, these are either a marvel of engineering or a nail-biting challenge. Pair 9, cling film, UK versus plastic wrap, US. To keep food fresh, the British reach for cling film, named for its ability to cling around bowls. In the US, plastic wrap gets the job done, with a no-fuss name that says exactly what it is. Whichever you choose, just don't get it stuck to itself. A kitchen conundrum we can all relate to. Pair 10, Hoarding, UK versus Billboard, US. Want to advertise? In the UK, it's a hoarding, a term from medieval days when temporary hordes surrounded castles. In the US, they prefer billboards, large boards where bills, ads were posted. Whether it's a castle or Coca-Cola, it's all about grabbing attention. Pair 11, loo, UK versus bathroom, US. Need a restroom? In the UK, it's the loo, thought to come from the French phrase gardez l'eau, meaning watch out for water, historically shouted before dumping chamber pot contents. Americans ask for the bathroom, even if it doesn't contain a bath, as it sounds more private. It's all about discretion, folks. Pair 12, postcode, UK versus zip code, US. For letters, Brits use a postcode derived from the postal code system. In the US, it's a zip code, short for Zone Improvement Plan. While one keeps it simple, the other emphasizes efficiency. Either way, both will get your package delivered. Pair 13, Tapenade, UK versus olive spread, US. In the UK, you might dip your bread in tapenade, a fancy French-inspired name for olive paste. In the US, it's called olive spread, a straightforward label that lets you know exactly what it is. Fancy or plain, both are delicious. Pair 14, ring, UK versus call, US. In Britain, you ring someone up, reminiscent of old phone bells, while Americans simply call. Ring has an old-fashioned charm, but call cuts to the chase. Either way, it's all about making contact. Pair 15, Caravan, UK versus trailer, US. If you're off on a mobile adventure, Brits will use a caravan, derived from the Persian Carwan, or group of travelers. In the US, you're pulling a trailer, which originated as a wheeled container pulled behind. Same idea, different destination? Pair 16, queue, UK versus line, US. Waiting. Brits form a queue from the French queue or tail. Americans, on the other hand, line up. Brits queue up with precision, while Americans get in line. Either way, both require patience. Pair 17, Aluminium, UK versus Aluminium, US. Here's a scientific showdown. Brits prefer aluminium, coined in 1807 by British chemist Sir Humphrey Davy, to fit in with elements ending in ium. Americans dropped the I for simplicity, coining aluminum a few years later. Both words describe the same versatile, shiny metal. Pair 18, Gearbox, UK versus transmission, US. In British cars, you'll find a gearbox, emphasizing the mechanical box housing gears. Americans call it a transmission, highlighting the process of transmitting power. Both terms shift you into high gear. Pair 19, Windscreen, UK versus Windshield, US. In the UK, you'll look through the windscreen, a screen against wind. In the US, it's a windshield, designed to shield you from the elements. Whatever you call it, it's essential for a safe, bug-free drive. Pair 20, Autumn, UK versus Fall, US. As the leaves turn, Brits enjoy autumn, a term from Old French and Latin, autumnus. Americans call it fall, from falling leaves, a more poetic but practical term. Whichever you prefer, it's the same beautiful season. And that's it for today, folks. It's amazing how the same language can hold so many fun little differences. Whether you're putting on trainers or sneakers, storing things in a wardrobe or closet, or even enjoying autumn or fall, these language quirks remind us that English is full of vocabulary nuances. Thank you so much for joining us. Let us know in the comments which of these pairs you found most surprising, or share any other words you'd like us to cover in future videos. Until next time, keep learning, keep laughing, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and take care.